Hey, welcome back to Main Irish Angling TV. Today we're going to have a quick look at some of the Taska range that Main Irish Angling have brought in. Taska is a UK based company and they've been sort of really making big waves in the last couple of years with not only their stainless range, which I've been using their snag ears here, and I have to say very impressive piece of kit, but more importantly they've been doing this brilliant sort of tungsten impregnated rubber. Now they do a whole different myriad of bits and pieces, from beads to anti-tangle sleeves to liner liners. They do everything, and I've been using them pretty much exclusively for the last, I'd say 3 or 4 months anyway, and I'm kind of loath to cast out a line without one now. I really do rate them that highly. So I'm going to run through a few of their bits before I get to their tungsten stuff. They do PVA breakdown bags. Now, they are a superb PVA bag. The only thing I will say is they're a little bit on the light side, so if you're having to do big chucks, they can have a tendency to split, so you have to be aware of that. But other than that, they're a fantastic bag. One thing I've been using as well here is the Taska scissors. It's a braid scissors. Now, it's a serrated blade on it, and unlike say my other set of braid blades, which are the quarter ones are finely ground, and they can tend to sort of not really cut very precisely, whereas these ones I find, because they're serrated blades, they grip the braid and they cut it, and they're very, very sharp. So an excellent piece of kit. They do a whole myriad of things like buffer beads, which are, are very, very good, but they do shrink tube, but it's really the tungsten rubber stuff that I'm mad about. Now, the one thing I've been using a lot of are these baseline quick change flying back leads. Now, I've been using flying back leads for a long time. I've been using the quarter ones, and quarter ones are fine, they're very good, no problems with them, but these ones are streets ahead of them in every shape and form. They're very easy to clip on the line. The great thing is, because they're made of rubber, they don't shine. The quarter ones can be quite shiny on the bottom, these don't, and I feel that makes a big difference when you're sort of trying to keep everything inconspicuous, especially around where the hook length is. So superb. I mean, I'm using these all the time. I don't cast out without them. Again, just helping you to keep everything pinned down, especially if you're using braid that can loop up a little bit. The baseline tungsten anti-tangle sleeves are really handy because they keep everything on the the nose of it quite heavy. Here's a really sort of dinky thing that I have to say I'm really mad about. These are the tungsten quick change sinker set. Basically what these are tiny little sinkers that they have them rated A, B, BB and number ones. So you can actually sort of work out which one's for your pop-up if you're using pop-ups, or if you want to use these like a sinker on the actual hook length, you can. The great thing is, unlike all the other sinkers on the market where once they're put on the line, that's it, you have to kind of bin them, you can actually clip these on and off, and because they have a nice deep set groove and they're made of rubber, they stick to the braid, they don't come off on the cast. And as I say, you can change the weights around to suit the rig that you're using. Really nice little system. That comes in that quick sinker set. There's three different weights, and that's retailing at €9. Or you can just go for a quick sinker set for $3.26, and there's 10 pieces in that. Again, it's a really handy little number for the hook length. First of all, when I saw this, I went, I don't get it. That doesn't make any sense to me. Baseline tungsten aligners. Now, these are little liner liners that you can slip on over the hook, onto the hook, and it'll give you that nice coming off like a liner. But I thought, why would you need tungsten? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Here's the thing: if you've got very ultra buoyant pop-ups and you're having to put a lot of putty on them to critically balance them, you can use these to help them, and it means that you'll use less putty. They come in different sizes. They do from sizes 10 to 7, and then sizes 6 to 2. Obviously, there's more weight in them. They also do baseline sinkers, which are similar to the quarter sinkers, and you only get one use out of them. Something that I've been using, the threaded bait swivel rings. These are really cool. You just use the swivel part on the actual hook, and then you're able to use the screw part to screw in your pop-up. Again, because they're metal, they tend to be a little bit heavier, and that will sort of correct some of the ultra buoyant pop-ups, and you won't have to use as much putty again. Baseline tungsten rig stops large. Again, you know, these are for putting on your hook. They're going to take away some of that weight of the pop-up. Nice little addition. They're retailing at €3.16. The sinkers are coming in at €2.80. And one of the other things I've been using a lot of, and I use these on all of my rigs, I use them up the line, and they are tungsten oval beads or tungsten silky black beads. They come in different weights, different sizes, to allow you obviously fine tune your rigs. And I actually am using these to use, I put them onto my actual braided hook length if I'm fishing a pop-up, because they lock down tight, and then you can still move them so you can adjust the height of your pop-up, and because they're dense and they've got the tungsten in them, they will sink nicely. So there's just some of the range of the Taska stuff. Taska, as I said, I've been in love with them for a good while. I use them on all my rigs now, and it was me who kind of pretty much forced Eric to get them in, and they're going to be a big seller. They do, as I say, they do everything from shrink tubing to buffer beads to PVA to stainless. They have a really big range. So check them out at mainirishangling.com or jump into the store in Blanchardstown. But we'll see you on the next video.